Good morning, children. Today we are going to continue with the lesson Industries. In today's class, we will start with the topic Factors Affecting the Location of Industries. Now, most of the industries they tend to concentrate in cities and towns which have the availability of raw materials, capital, power, labor, market, and transport. Sometimes the government also provides subsidies like power and less cost of transport so that industries can be set up in rural areas or in backward regions. Thus, we can say that industrialization leads to urbanization. Now, in any industrial system, there are three things which are involved. The first one is input, second is process, and third is output. Inputs, we can take the example as raw materials, power, capital, labor, technology, and other infrastructure. Then process includes wide range of activities like conversion of raw material into valuable goods. Then the third is output. It refers to the finished products and the income which is derived from it. Now let's take an example for this. Let's take an example of iron and steel industry. The inputs for this industry are iron, coal, limestone and manganese. Then labor capital are also involved in the input. Then processes includes smelting, rolling, shaping and molding, and the output is the steel product. Now we are going to take up the industrial regions of the world. Some of the major industrial regions of the world are Great Lake Industrial Region of North America, then Ruhr-Saar Industrial Region of Europe, London Industrial Region, Ural-Ukraine Industrial Region of Russia, Sydney Industrial Region of Australia. Now we will look at the industrial region of India. India also has many industrial regions like Mumbai, Pune, Kolkata, Hooghly, Kanpur, Lucknow, Bengaluru, Chennai, Coimbatore, and Delhi, Gurgaon, Meerut. At the same time, we also have Ahmedabad and Vadodara as industrial regions. Now, distribution of major industries. There are many industries that have developed in different parts of the world. Some of the world's major industries we can say are iron and steel industry, textile, and information technology. The first two industries like iron and steel and textile, they are very old industries. Whereas when we see the information technology industry, it is a new and an emerging industry. Now we will make a comparative study of iron and steel industry in India and of USA. So first understand what is an iron and steel industry. It is also called as a basic industry because in any country it serves as a raw material base for many other industries. And steel is an important ingredient of the modern industry. It is used for various purposes like manufacturing of tools, machines, defense equipments, automobiles, ships, etc. At the same time, it is also used for constructional activities, then extraction of minerals, manufacture of railway engines, agriculture implements, etc. Now there are four raw materials required for iron and steel industry. They are iron ore, coal, limestone and manganese. Now out of this, iron and coal are heavy raw materials and coal is a weight losing raw material also. So generally what we see that iron and steel industry is set up near the iron ore mines or coal fields. However, these days we see that this industry is located near the seaport because iron ore needs to be imported and it facilitates the export of finished products also. Now we will see iron and steel industry in India. The beginning of the development of iron and steel industry was in 1907 when Jamshedji Tata he set up the first iron and steel plant near Ranchi at the confluence of two rivers, that is Subarnarekha and Kharkai in Jharkhand. What he found was that the location of Jamshedpur had all the locational advantages for setting up of this industry. Then after setting up of this plant, many other plants also came up. After this, Burnpur and Bhadravati steel plants were set up in 1913 and 1923. And after independence, many iron and steel plants were set up in India, like Bhilai and Bokaro were established with Russian collaboration, Durgapur with British, and Rourkela with German collaboration. Now, most of these iron and steel plants, they are confined to Chota Nagpur plateau because of the locational advantages. Today there are 10 integrated steel plants. Now we will see the iron and steel plant in USA, that is in Pittsburgh. Now Pittsburgh is the most important center for iron and steel industry in USA because there are many locational factors which are favorable to the development of this industry. We will take the favorable factors. First is proximity to the source of raw material. Then cheap inland water transport provided by the Great Lakes are of great advantage for this industry. Then the development of land and water routes also add to the marketing of finished products, and at the same time there are many heavy industries present over there like railway equipment and other steel plants at Pittsburgh. Now children, in the next class we are going to read about the cotton textile industry.